This morning, may kasama naman akong doktora para sa atin. Si Doktora Cristabel C. Isa siyang dermatologist.
Ang dami natin mga derma na guest lately.
Oo nga, di ba this week puro derma
puro
tayo?
derma.
Pero this morning kasi, ang pag-uusapan natin, yung tungkol sa jock itch. Tama ba ako doon, Doktora? Had-had kung tawagin.
O yung namumulang balat sa singit.
Had-had.
Singit. Namumula.
Dok, ano po ba yung had-had na yan? Paano nagkakaroon yan?
Yung jock itch is just a synonym, pero the scientific term is Tinea cruris.
Yes.
It's a fungal infection affecting the pubic regions, yung private parts, and the inguinal areas. And also, it may spread sometimes to the buttocks also.
Bakit ba nagkakaroon yan? Dahil ba sa init yan? Or dahil sa pinagpasahang towel, di ba? Na kunwari, marumi na, tapos ginamit mo pa
Usually,
ulit.
those who are predisposed to develop this, yung mga medyo matataba, tapos yung, siyempre sa warm, humid environment, usually more common in males than in females, kasi di ba males, usually they wear yung tight clothing.
Tight, yes.
So, when it happens, we advise na they wear boxer shorts para may air. Kasi sobrang nagpapawis minsan. Tapos, of course, yung may mga diabetics, mas prone sila. Or for those people, yung naka-corticosteroid na for a long time.
Okay. To add, no, Rina, kasi sabi ni Rina, yung mga clothing. Doktora, can this be transmitted through interpersonal contact also?
Yeah, usually it can. But sometimes kasi, kaya common ito is that may concomitant fungal infection also sa feet, tsaka sa hands. So when they scratch the feet, tapos hinahawak nila sa... Pwedeng matransfer siya by itself. So, sometimes, yung talagang hygiene pa rin. Tapos, kung very moist yung area, siyempre, you know na the more the fungus will grow. So, better to give antifungal powders and you try to dry the areas.
But Doc, how can you differentiate it from a simple rash? Kasi parang yung itsura niya parang rashes din siya eh.
Usually, the lesions are erythematous na may clearing sa center, no? May clearing siya sa center. Tapos the margins are usually raised, tsaka may scale siya. No? So, better you do a KOH smear. If you do a KOH smear, usually nagkakaroon siya ng, mag-scrape tayo from the lesion. Then you see it under the microscope, makakakita tayo ng septated hyphae, tsaka mga spores. So, that's a positive result. To differentiate it sa, yung di ba, minsan may mga had-had, may erythrasma. Pag gumawa ka ng KOH smear, negative usually yung makukuha mong result.
Ito minsan, Rina, sinasabi natin, mga kababayan natin, especially like say, sabi nga ni Doktora, no? If you cannot identify, of course we know, mahirap i-identify like lesion, especially dermatologic. Is it appropriate for them to apply? Di ba alam mo, Rina, tatanong ko sa'yo, pwede ba lagay dito yung linalagay mo before if you have... Pwede ba yun? Can you... Or it will aggravate the condition?
It will aggravate the condition kasi sometimes yung ibang tao, they put steroids. So lalong... sometimes the person has it for years already, but they only come for consult kasi sobrang makate yung pruritus. Minsan nag-iiba na itsura kasi they apply all sorts of medication, gamot nang galing sa kapitbahay. Sometimes they may do more harm than good.
Doctor, you mentioned kanina about scraping that area, diba?
Yes.
Pero we know the skin, meron pa siyang underlying mga dermis, diba? So, yun ba, hindi ba umuulit yun kapag kahit na scrape na yun?
It can recur kasi very high ang recurrence rate nito kasi nga sometimes, especially kung common siya sa mga may sakit o mababa yung resistance mo o immunocompromised, mas madali siya bumalik. So, ang dapat talaga is yung more of prevention. You make the lesions, the skin area dry as much as possible. And kung may sakit, you apply the azole creams mga 2 to 4 weeks. No? And then you can do another smear para matest mo kung okay na siya. Pero kung disseminated na yung infection. Kung bawa maraming areas na not only dun sa, we give oral antifungals also.
Dok, kapag hindi mo ba pinagtitreat itong hadhad na to, nagkakaroon ba siya ng long-term effect katulad ng mga permanent discoloration sa balat natin?
Sometimes, ang makikitang lesion na kung wala ng scales kasi sobrang tagal na. Yung deep, yung
Pigmentation.
darkish pigmentation na ang only clue mo.
So, nandun na siya
Nandun siya.
forever.
So, you have to treat it pa rin.
Okay. Net, gusto kong tanungin, Rina, kasi usually pag ganyan mga diseases, no, if it is treated already, how often would it come? Kasi usually, parang gusto natin pag na-treat na yung mga dermatological lesions like this, parang okay na siya. What were the risks that it might recur again besides, other problems?
Kasi kung halimbawa diabetic ka, tapos tumaas yung blood sugars mo,
pwede.
Tapos kung nag-antibiotics ka for a long time, pwede siya bumalik yung mga fungal infections. Tapos kung parating basa yung areas, mas nag-grow yung fungus doon eh. So, that will be a very nice environment for the fungus to grow.
What about with the weather that we have now in the Philippines? Kasi very humid yung ating weather. So, mas
yun na nga.
nag-grow
So,
din doon.
dapat nga, yung mga moist areas, you try to make it dry by applying mga powders.
Anong mga over-the-counter ointments yung pwede naming bilhin kapag may napansin kami? Siguro rash
Usually
or hadhad?
it's hard to buy over the counter if you're not sure kung ano yun eh.
Patingin pa.
Better pa rin patingin ka sa certified na PDS, board certified dermatologist. Kasi sometimes kung hindi mo pinatingnan, bumili ka lang, imbis na gumaling ka, mas tatagal lang yung proseso ng infection mo. Tapos kung masyadong makate, nagkakaroon tayo ng yung pagkamot ng kamot. Minsan kumakapal na yung area, so nagkakaroon tayo ng ibang diseases o nagkakaroon ng secondary bacterial infection. Pag gano'n, titreat natin ng sabay yung bacterial infection tsaka yung antifungus.
Do we allow or yung mga herbals or mga
May mga
yung mga
gamot.
tapal-tapal. Hindi, minsan kasi,
Dahon, mga
doktora,
ganun.
minsan di ba sa ating clinic, doktora kasi sinabihan ako pwede magtapal ng mga dahon-dahon. Do you advise that?
Personally, I don't kasi hindi natin alam kung how strong the effect is. Pero meron tayong mga plants na that has been made into medical treatments like yung Alcapulco. We use that already for for fungal infections. Tapos yung mga, sometimes also tea tree yata. I heard may mga rin siya for fungus pero hindi pa ganun ka.
So maganda pa rin, Rina, magpapatingin no? Lalo na yung mga ganyan, yung mga, di ba doktora, yung mga nasa inguinal area, yung sinasabi, mga inner side.
Kasi di ba, nabubuhay kasi medyo mas
kasi
masikip.
siguro yung moist, di ba? Yung
Moist siya kasi tapos
conducive for it to grow.
Lalo na kung pawisin ka.
What about sa mga babies? Common din ba yan?
Yeah, it's also seen in babies. So, pag sa babies, minsan, usually yun yung mga atopic, may mga hika sa balat, nagkakaroon rin sila minsan, mas madali rin sila minsan.
I'm sorry, yung hika is parang asthma. Skin asthma, parang ganon.
Minsan, maano rin sila, kung mababa resistance sila.
Pwede rin sila.
Pero usually, it is found in immunocompromised patients like those, yung mga transplant patients, like in NKDI where I practice, mostly prone ang immunocompromised patients, especially yung post-transplant patients natin. Those undergoing dialysis also, very prone sila because to start with, their immune system is not that good.
And does it spread easily dun sa skin natin? Like for example, pagkagising natin one morning, maliit lang siya, the next day, sobrang laki.
Hindi naman ganun kabilis. It will take time. Kaya lang, you should be aware also.
Do we advise them, doktora, with regards to yung nutrition base, like, these are the foods that you cannot eat because it might okay lang.
Sa fungal, wala naman.
So pwede pa kumain.
Allergy,
Di ba pag allergy?
It's more really of cleanliness. For example, you go, di ba tayo, mahilig tayo mag-spa, magpunta sa gym.
Bawal din pala yun.
Hindi, okay lang naman, pero kung hindi ka sure dun sa flooring, better to wear your own shower shoes or shower slippers.
Or even towel.
For
Oo,
hygienic purposes din.
Hygienic purposes rin. For example, kung sa bahay, alam mo yung isang kapatid mo, may mukhang may fungal infection siya, so better you wear shower shoes, your own rubber slippers in the bathroom para hindi ka mahawa.
Doc, pag gusto ka po nilang tawagan at magpakonsulta regarding skin issues nila, saan po nila kayo pwedeng tawagan?
Usually kasi we have sa PDS, no, we have a website www.pds.org where you can see the list of accredited institutions. Pero me, I'm usually at National Kidney and Transplant Institute where I practice. And I'm also connected with St. Luke's Medical Center where we admit service patients. Sa OPD namin, may derma department kami. From Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. Ako usually, I go to the OPDs first and third Mondays of the month personally sa St. Luke's QC. And I'm also part of Capital Medical Center.
Ayan.
Pero my main hospital, of course, is National Kidney and Transplant Institute. Since I'm a kidney transplant, I usually talk to my patients and give them tips on how to prevent infections since the immune system of transplant patients and dialysis patients is not that good.
Ayan, maraming salamat po kay Dr. Cristabel C. Ayan, isa po
Thank
siyang
you also.
dermatologist. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
rin po.
Doktora.
Thank you,
At
Doktora.
pinapabati lang ni Argel, happy birthday, Miss Pau Navales.
Yun.
Thank you.